Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, this Nabah from the Memphis camp. I got beside me.
Tazamat.
Okay, come. Hey, first and foremost, we want to give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Okay, double honor to the elders, the apostles, great millstone, rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, man the elect. Hey, and peace and blessings to the brother on the fourth wind, all across the globe, pushing the truth and sincerely, that great song. Okay, me and the brother, we doing the transit, okay? But we just talking, and our whole week, hey, it's just a light affliction, okay? According to the prophecies and what's been happening, hey, we almost out of here. Okay? The spirit is on the brothers heavily. Okay? When we just got through watching one of the brothers, the elders in Mississippi. Alright? The spirit on every brother heavily. Okay? Well, now we do 3 videos a week. Alright? That's pushing into the family of the word. Alright? And you know after the family of the word what's gonna happen. Okay? So it's everything done decent and order through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Alright? Because this is moving. Okay? But like I said, our light affliction is only for a moment. Okay? So we almost out of here, bro. Just keep pushing, be faithful, and stay humble. Alright? And do it to the end. Lord willing, we're part of that number. But furthermore, I'm gonna get down into it. Alright? This 2 Corinthians 4:17. He said, but for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Alright? Now it said, for our light affliction, which is for a moment. Alright, because what? According to the scriptures, one day with the Lord is 1,000 years to us. Alright? So we living a long time, but not according to Yahweh Shai time. Alright? That's why the light affliction but a moment, because we're not gonna always be in this hellhole we in. Okay? We almost out of here, and we gonna rule forever and ever. Okay? The affliction gonna be heavy on Esau and the mother nation. Okay? That's gonna be forever. Alright, but our light affliction is only for a moment. And then it's a light affliction. It's not heavy. Alright? Even though it seems like we going through hell, we really ain't going through hell.
Yeah, we really ain't going through much at all compared to what Yahweh Shai went through. Yahweh Shai did the hardest part of the work.
That's right.
And the work that we're doing is building up the house of David. Yahweh Shai came and laid the foundation. Whenever you building a house, the hardest part of the house to build
is the foundation.
It's the foundation, man. Okay? And Yahweh Shai built the perfect foundation, man. And he had the heavier load. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So in actuality, us brothers out here that's in the know, that's got this knowledge, wisdom, and understand that we gonna have to suffer, right? Well, our suffering can't compare, all right, to what Yahweh Shai went through, and it also can't compare unto what we're gonna receive in the kingdom.
Right, right. That's why I got this verse right here. Then we'll jump back to 2 Corinthians again. All right, this Matthew chapter 16, verse 24, and I'll read down to 26. Then said Yahweh Shai to the disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Alright, you have to deny yourself, okay? That's part of the affliction. Alright, taking out that old man. You know, you know, just quit doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that you used to do in the world, you can't do it because you're in the truth. Alright, it's a balance. Okay? And it says, if any man will come after me, which is Yahweh Shai, let him deny himself, that old man, and take up his cross and follow me. Alright? So you gotta take up your cross. You know, whether it be dealing in a job, you know, dealing with your woman, you know, going through hell, just period. And you gotta bear that cross. Okay? Because this is what you sign up for. Alright? It say what? Count the cost. Alright, but it's a good cost that you's counting. Alright, because what? We ultimately is fighting for that token. You know, the crown of life. Yeah, and these sacrifices that we make, man. Hey, these things, like the brother said, you gotta count the cost before you come in, because a lot of people not willing to make the sacrifice.
You know? And they think that looking from the outside in at the prophets out on the highways and the byways and the lifestyle and the heritage that we are to keep, you know, they look at it like it's an easy thing. Well, it's not that easy, but in a sense, when you get in it, it's easier than what we really are going to have to endure during the time of Jacob's trouble right now. But it's going to get harder and harder the closer we get to the kingdom, man. The brothers can understand where I'm coming from, you know. Like I said, Yahweh Shai, he laid the foundation. He was the ultimate sacrifice. But we are to what? Present our bodies as a living sacrifice up to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right? Committing to what? Finishing the work. You know?
Yeah, that's going back to the light affliction. But it's only for a moment, because what? Once the elect gets sealed, we out of here. Alright? So that's why we on the highway and the byways, week in and week out, in season, out of season. Alright, fishing for the elect, but we can get out of here. Alright? And it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Alright? So ultimately you're gonna get the reward of the kingdom. Cause what? You took off that old man. Alright? You buried that cross. That what some people don't want to do. Alright? And it said, but what is a man profited him if he shall gain the world and lose his own soul? Because that's what Jake don't want to do. You know, Jake don't want to lose his life for Yahweh Shai. He rather gain the world. He'll rather gain the life in the world instead of gain the life in the truth.
Right. He rather gain like you say, the things in the world than to gain immortality. Because Jacob sacrificed for his woman. Jacob sacrificed for a new house, to buy a house, sacrifice for a car. He'll sacrifice for the things in the world, but he won't sacrifice for the spiritual things of the kingdom, man. Jake ain't willing to give up this world that's gonna perish anyway for the kingdom to come that's gonna last forever. Ultimately, because Jake's eyes has been blinded from the truth, man. All right, and Jake's eyes, he believe in that YOLO lifestyle. You know, you only live once. Like, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. Okay, because Jake has been deceived with all this dogma and all these different doctrines of devils, man. Okay, so Jake running around here like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to live it up, like trying to get the best out of this life. And there is no best in this life, man. This place is pure hell, you know.
Alright, and it says, and what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Alright, so we gave up our life on this side for the kingdom. Alright, for Yahweh Shai. Alright, he laid his life down for us. We laying our life down for him and the elect. Alright, but it's only for a moment. This cannot continue forever and ever. This was not how we was born, or this was not we was created for. We was created to rule the world. Alright, to govern the world. We were not raised, we were not born or created to be a servant. Okay? We was created to be rulers and kings and priests. Alright?
The only one who we was made to serve is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, we are the servants of direct servants of the highest power, of the highest of the high, you know.
That's right.
Which makes us what? Yasharallah, princes of the power, man.
That's right,
okay?
Bro.
Everybody else are beneath the servants of the Most High, you know. That's why he chose a people to serve him directly and carry out his judgment will and show forth his understanding and be a light unto the rest of the world. And when we are placed back into the rightful into our rightful position as rulers of the earth, the rest of the world is going to rejoice, because we're going to be a blessing unto the rest of the earth. You know, everybody except for that goddamn wicked ass Esau, who is in the end of his sentence, is going to be destroyed, you know?
That's right, bro. Hey, and it says, jump back to 1 Corinthians, and we finish that off, and we got 2 more precepts. It say, for our light affliction, which is for but a moment, working for us a far exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Because what? The kingdom. Alright? We're gonna actually get the kingdom. We're gonna actually have a crown on our head. By Shema Shai. Okay? So we working for that. That's why he say about the vineyard, working for that penny. Because what? That's the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That penny is the kingdom. You know, and we working. We putting in work week in and week out. Week in and week out. Alright? Both. During the week and on weekends. Okay? We putting the work in. Because what? We trying to get that crown. We trying to get to the kingdom, man. And how we gonna get to the kingdom? By doing this work. Because he said once the gospel be preached on all 4 corners of the earth, guess what? The end shall come. If brothers ain't doing that, how the end gonna come? How
the word gonna get out? You know? That's why Apostle Tahar is pushing us, man, to turn it up. To turn it up. Because the more that this gospel gets out there, the quicker the end is gonna come. You know?
That's right.
The Lord already speeding up time for the elect's sake anyway.
That's right.
So us staying occupied in prophecy, alright, is actually prophecy is gonna make our affliction even lighter, man. You know? Because the more that this word gets out, the more time speeds up and this prophecy, the prophecies start to actually manifest. Because right now, a lot of the prophecies have already been fulfilled. And we're at the last few prophecies before this thing is over, man.
Right.
You know, there's only a handful of prophecies left, you know, before this thing is actually over, man. So it's urgent, right? And it's that time that we push this word more and more abundantly. Attack these, bringing down these strongholds, casting down these imaginations, attacking these counterfeit Christians, man. These wacky, tacky ass, counterfeit ass Christians out here, pushing out these falsehoods, all right, and putting the strongholds on our people. Because a lot of the elect are still in these Christian church houses under the doctrine of these damn devils, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, bro.
But it's not going to be long before they're going to see the real truth, and they're going to come out of their bullshit, right?
That's right.
And in the last hour, it's going to be an abundance of the elect that's going to come into this thing, man.
That's right.
You know? It's going to be an exponential growth.
That's right. All right, and it said, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. All right, and this 1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it was written, eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard, neither enter into the hearts of men the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love Him. Alright, ears have not heard, eyes have not seen. Okay, because what? That's the kingdom. The Lord said, I left what?
To prepare
a place for you. Alright, He gone to prepare a place for you, and that was what? 2,000 years ago, which was 2 days to them. Alright, so how much or how more that can you expound in your mind? Like, damn, it took 2,000 years to build our kingdom. You know, just you can't even imagine how the kingdom gonna be.
Right.
You know, 2,000 years when it took 7 years to build Solomon Temple. Alright, his house. It took 7 years. Alright, what's more than the kingdom? 2,000 years. Alright, we're gonna have. You just can't imagine how the kingdom gonna be. That's why it said ears have not heard. Right. Eyes have not seen.
Right. The maximum amount of brain capacity we use is 10%. So we really don't even have the capacity, the brain power to even imagine the kingdom. You know? That's why when we, Lord willing, we are those men, when we get those new bodies, we're gonna have full mind capacity. You know, we're going to be able to use the whole capacity of our brains. We're going to get new bodies, and we're going to build the kingdom up on earth like a kingdom has never ever been built on earth, man. There's not going to be a comparison. You know what I'm saying? That 2,000 years that Yahweh Shai has been gone, when he comes back, he's going to give it to us.
That's
you
right.
know, he's going to give us the kingdom, man. And just to make it more accurate, he's going to give us the power to take the kingdom. We're going to take the kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody going to ask for nothing.
And we gonna have fun doing it, you know? Taking you damn devils down, you know? You elites who think you are the gods of the earth. Well, when our King Yahushua comes back, he's gonna show you who the real kings are. Okay? And that light affliction that we're going through right now, you know, it's not gonna even be remembered, man.
That's right.
You know,
we're gonna laugh at it.
We're gonna laugh at it. You know,
like, come on, man.
Like when we get under pressure and we struggle, we be like, damn, you feel like we can't bear it sometimes.
That's right.
Lord willing, we are those men. When we get that spiritual power, we're gonna be able to look back at this light affliction and be like, damn, look what I got now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be it's gonna be a new form to you Jakes out there who like to watch the Dragon Ball Z sagas. You know, me and his brother was just talking about it. Hey man, when you know those transformations that they make, hey, when we get those bodies and we look back like, man, I'm way like far exceeding what I ever thought I could even become.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right, bro. All right, this last precept, bro. It's Isaiah 64:4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither have the eye seen, O Most High, besides thee, what he had prepared for him that waited for him.
God.
You know, so what that mean? You know, we waiting on the Lord to return. You know, that's why we out pushing. Okay, pushing on prophecy. All right, because once the Lord get back, we gonna get the kingdom. All right, but it's only for a moment. This hellhole we going in, bro. You get the scripture because I ain't got my pocket. I want you to get Ecclesiastes 2 because we're gonna end it on that.
Okay, come.
All right, you know, it said for him that waited on him. All right, which is the elect waiting on Yahweh Shemashah to return. Okay, for he could take these devils down, all right, and we can receive the kingdom. We can be in everlasting joy. Then that's when we gonna rejoice and be happy and be glad when we in the kingdom. All right, but right now we can't do that. All right, we living in serious times. Okay, brother might crack a joke, but at the same time, bro, this serious. All right.
You want 2 and 1 starting at the top? Ecclesiastes 2 and 1.
Well, you could get 3 and 4.
Okay. Alright. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart. I'm gonna start at verse 2. Okay. Sirach chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Right. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Alright, through this light affliction. Okay, continue to endure because we ain't going through near what Yahushua went through. All right, even though we got to bear that cross, put ourselves in like minds. All right, the same thing he went through, expect to go through it.
Yeah.
Okay, expect to go through that hell just like he went through hell. That's that purifying. All right, that's that making that gold shine. Okay, you go them try fires. All right, we gonna have to go through something to get something. You're not gonna ever get nothing for free in life. All right.
And what we are going through is bearable.
That's right.
All right. The reason that Yahushua went through what he went through because it was bearable for him. All right. He was the only one that was able to bear that cross.
That's right.
He was the only one that was able to lay the foundation. All right. Us that's in the know that has this knowledge, we're the only ones that's skillful enough to rightly divide this truth and get the understanding to bring it out to build up the house of David. Okay. 2/3 of our people can't get it. 2/3 of our people are not built to endure the affliction because they are of the world. Okay, they are not the ones that Yahweh's father, Yahush's father, Yahweh gave unto him, man.
That's right.
Okay, Lord willing, we are.
That's
okay,
right,
and this house gets built up until the end. We keep hammering and nailing these damn false doctrines down. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We keep knocking these people out to the ballpark with all that bullshit coming up against all right, the house what we're building over here, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
It says, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Right, make not haste in time of trouble, because this is only a light affliction we going through, bro. So no, don't get mad. Don't get pissed off trying to curse people out or, you know, talk down on Yahweh Shema Shah because you going through this and that. Nah, make no haste of that in a time of trouble, because ultimately, Yahweh Shema Shah the one doing it.
Yeah, and he working your patience.
That's right. So be humble, sit down, all right, pray about it, and hey, get in these scriptures. All right, because the scripture is the comforter. You start reading it, like, damn, it actually say I'm going to go through hell in here. Yep. You know what I mean? So they can be like, okay then, well, it said it in the scripture, so you gonna automatically click in your brain.
Take it cheerfully.
That's right.
It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
See? We're going to be increased at the last end. All right? After we go through all this hell, we're going to be increased at the last end. We're going to get the kingdom. Alright? So that's why he say, our light affliction is only for a moment. Alright? Because we working on a grand scale, everlasting, abundantly joy, a seed of joy. Alright? This life that we live in can't compare to the life of the kingdom. Alright? So that's why, endure to the end.
God.
Alright? Because what? If you endure, Lord willing, we a part of that number, we the brothers that we endure, hey, we gonna look back. This shit was light. It was lightweight.
God.
No, it was a piece of cake. You know what I mean? But we living it right now because we in the flesh. That's why the flesh and the spirit be warm between each other. Alright? Because if it was all about the spirit, we won't have no worries. You know? But we living in this flesh. Alright? And the flesh overrules sometimes the spirit. That's why we got the comforter. Alright, when the flesh start trying to overrule the spirit, we come back and we gain more spiritual power within itself. Alright, overrule the flesh. But first we gotta what? Read it again.
It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, right, that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
Right, right. So we always gotta stay in these scriptures to be increased at the last end. You know? We're gonna always have to battle within these scriptures, and that's how we be increased.
Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Right, their light affliction. Alright, whatever brought upon you, whatever, you know, car issues, job, you know, however, kids, sickness, alright, take it cheerfully. Okay, that's all you gotta do. How you take it cheerfully? Stay in these scriptures and praise Yahweh Shema Shah, and you're gonna lift it off you. You know, instead of trying to take it upon yourself and it stay longer. Alright, the pain just stay there longer because you ain't doing what's required, but it can be lifted off you. Alright, because you gonna go through it. You know, it's how you handle it when you're going through it.
All about how you handle it.
Go ahead.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Right, that's light affliction again. Be patient. Alright, because what? We gonna receive the kingdom, bro. So be patient when I turn to a lower state. Alright, that's why brothers over brothers. Alright, brothers got brothers back. Alright, when a brother need this and need that, he got a brother to do that. Alright, so be patient. You know, that's how the Lord set it up, the brotherhood. Okay? Because some brothers ain't got what certain brothers got. Alright, but we come at one body, so guess what? It's gonna all work out.
Yep.
We're gonna lift that brother back up. And then when the time that we are going through our affliction, that brother lift us up. It's a balance.
Yep.
All right? But you have to be patient.
That's where the building comes into play. Every brother has certain parts that fit perfectly together to build up the house.
That's right.
We might be trying to put a door on a frame, right? This brother might have the door. I might have the hinges. He might have the handles. I might have the locks. You know, everything fits perfectly together in the brotherhood, man. That's right. You know, it's all about building up that house of David, man. Everything that we're doing, right, so far as pushing this word, is about raising back up that tabernacle, man. Okay, we are the spiritual body of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right, okay? Bro. That's right. That was it on that.
That was it on that.
Okay, then. Well, hey, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. All right. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Alright? Well, with that, we're going to give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honor to the elders, the apostles, great millstone, rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, man the elect, and peace and blessings to the brothers on the four winds, pushing the truth and sincerely, their great song. So with that, till next time, brothers, Shalom.
Shalom.